A company sent me their product to torture test. Bad idea. This is a rifle. This is a bigger rifle. This is a baby shotgun. And this is a jerry can full of petrol. I'm on a horse. Son of a bitch. Is that power line okay?
Regular viewers of the channel would know that I've earned quite a reputation for destroying stuff, so when the guys at IoSafe sent me 2 drives that they said are fireproof, waterproof and disaster-proof, I took the challenge pretty seriously. They claimed that it'll protect data from loss at up to 1550 degrees Fahrenheit for half an hour, that it can be submerged in 10 foot of water for 72 hours, and because you can lock these down to the ground as well, that they're theft protected. The Solo G3 is a single drive and it's USB 3 and it's a fanless design. The 214 has 2 drives and is network attached with an Ethernet port. What makes these things disaster proof is the inner core. I'm going to hang on to the 214, so stick around and I'm going to drown, burn and shoot the G3 and see how it does. First off, let's put some data on it and then pop it into a tank of water.
Okay, so this isn't exactly 10 foot of water, but you wouldn't want to do this with any other kind of drive, so let's see how it goes.
After 24 hours in the tub, I took it out, dried it off, plugged it in, and the data was all still there working, no problems at all. Time to kick it up a notch.
So it passed the water test. I've come out to the country and we're going to shoot at the Solo G3. I've brought along a 22, a 222 and a 410 shotgun. Not the highest caliber guns, but this isn't an armored tank. It's a hard drive after all. So we'll take a couple of shots at them, check that the data is still working, and then we're going to barbecue it.
Of course we took some precautions, so we set this up in a nice safe place with a big dirt mound behind it, loaded up the 22 and got to business.
Direct hit. That's the 22. I don't know what the 222 is going to do. Shazam! Okay, so the 222 blew a hole straight into it, knocked out one of the rivets. When they said you can shoot it, they probably thought I meant with only a low caliber weapon. This is not certified to shoot with guns. It's certified for water and fire and all of that kind of thing, but had to give it a shot. Seeing we've done that much damage with the 222 anyway, we might as well bring the 410 shotgun out. To be honest, it'll look impressive, but it's much less chance of penetrating. And then we'll barbecue it anyway and see how it stands up. This is the 410 shotgun. Booker! So I was a bit wrong that it wouldn't penetrate. It has in several spots. Sorry, IoSafe. Well, if it still works, that's a pretty good demonstration. God, I hope it still works.
We took it inside, plugged it in, the blue light went on, but sadly the computer didn't recognize it.
Okay, so fair to say, what did we do? 6 shots with a 22, 1 shot with the 222 and a shotgun is a bit much for it. Torture test over. Well, not quite actually. I think it was a 222 shot. Powering it on, the light was working as you saw. And I don't know if some of the cables have been damaged inside or what, or if the actual drive has. So I figure we came all this way, we may as well barbecue it anyway, right? Then I'll take it back to the studio afterwards, open it up and then see if I can get any life from the drive at the end. Don't do this at home. I never thought I'd have to say that, but don't do this at home. Put this guy on. Good luck, champ. Okay, time for some petrol. Like any bushman, this is how you start a fire. Son of a bitch. Is that power line okay? Good luck, IoSafe, as if the guns wasn't bad enough.
I mean, this is still a bonfire after all, right?
Marshmallows on olive wood Smoked with petrol, my favorite. Well, I may have destroyed a perfectly good hard drive, burned half a paddock down, scared some poor horses out to death, but the marshmallows are good. Smoky, petrol-y, napalmy, fantastic. So let's take it back into the studio and we'll pull the drive out and see how it looks.
Taking a look around it, you can see the plastics were all obviously really badly burned, but the rest of it was just singed. The body wasn't in too bad shape other than the bullet holes. So I grabbed a screwdriver, pulled it all apart, and then cracked open the inner core. Cracking open that central core, I found it's in two pieces, and lo and behold, to my surprise, the little pouch containing the hard drive seemed to be intact.
So look, I'm genuinely stunned. I fully expected after opening it up, after all that I did to it, for there to be a bullet hole through the drive and then for the fire to have gotten in because of that breach of integrity of the overall system. But no, the electronics board on the drive is a bit bent, but it doesn't look like any of the circuitry has actually cracked through. And I'm just amazed, given that a big value part of the value proposition of this drive is the data recovery side of things. I don't see any reason why this wouldn't be recoverable. It's really quite remarkable. You got to think that 222 packed a real punch, the 410 shotgun as well. So we're talking about impact damage as well, and this has obviously shielded a lot of that and destroyed itself in the process, but that's the whole point. So again, thank you to IoSafe for sending this to me. I did my best, probably a lot harder than you expected, to try and kill it, but I don't think I achieved it. So there you go. Leave me any questions or comments. I'll see you soon. Oh, and there's the bullet.
Well, there's what remains of it anyway. And here's the damage from the 410. You can see the indentations, and several of them did penetrate, but they didn't get too far into its core. Pretty cool, huh? See you soon.